A Transformers comic once retconned Grimlock into the Beast Wars TV show, and even though it explained why the Dinobot leader never appeared in the actual television series, fans are left wondering what the cartoon could have been like if he actually made a cameo. In the original Beast Wars story, the Maximals who eventually crash-landed on ancient Earth with the Predacons were initially on a mission to deploy stasis pods with blank Transformers onto uninhabited worlds, so these Transformers could take the forms of the indigenous lifeforms there to conduct their research undisturbed. But when the Maximals crash-landed, these stasis pods were torn from their ship, scattering them across ancient Earth. A great deal of the Beast Wars series therefore involved the Maximals and Predacons racing to find these stasis pods before the other, the Maximals hoping to restore the Transformers inside while the Predacons strove to brainwash them into their own soldiers. Apparently, one of the stasis pods that was never recovered in the TV show contained a Transformer known as Grimlock, as revealed in Transformers: Beast Wars, The Gathering #3 by writer Simon Furman, artist Don Figueroa, colorist Josh Burcham and letterer Tom B. Long. And when he finally awakens in the comic, Grimlock goes straight to work, slaughtering the enemy Predacons who are currently giving his fellow Maximals a rather difficult time. On his own, Grimlock is one of the more entertaining Transformers due to his caveman-like speech patterns and his simple-mindedness, the latter of which usually results in him attacking his opponents without thinking first. More recently, Grimlock's antics were put in the forefront for all to behold in the comic King Grimlock, where he's transported back into a retconned world from an early episode in the 1980s Transformers show. There, his frustrations with the local humanoids culminated in numerous amusing arguments and, more importantly, epic battles against a literal Transformers god. But in regard to Beast Wars, Grimlock's sudden retcon into the original show, while epic, just shows fans of what could have been. As a hot-headed king who's had trouble taking orders from Optimus Prime himself, which was also explored in King Grimlock, this effective dynamic would have added to the chaos of the Beast Wars show, since he would have had to have contended with Optimus' quasi-namesake and leader of the Maximals, Optimus Primal. Moreover, it would have been interesting to see how the Predacon defector Dinobot interacted with the leader of a race of Transformers, which he was apparently named after. The two could have had an interesting relationship, not just over their quasi-shared heritage and similar beast modes, but over the question of leadership. Although Dinobot did defect to the Maximals, there were times when Dinobot began to doubt his allegiance to them and almost let his comrade Rattrap die as a result. Interestingly, IDW's later Beast Wars series tackled this dynamic after Dinobot joined the Maximals. When Dinobot began to question if he could really be a Maximal in issue number 6, Optimus Primal tells his recent ally that he should take comfort in the fact that he was named after this race of loyal and upstanding Transformers that's, of course, ruled by Grimlock. Unfortunately, that Beast Wars comic didn't last long enough to eventually retcon Grimlock into the story if that was actually the plan. At least, fans still have the gathering to see one of the most illustrious Transformers of all time interact in the Beast Wars world.